Stay on. I know you see the title and it says Life After College, and even if you're in school right now and you don't know what you're doing when you graduate or what you want to do when you graduate, or like you graduated and you still feel lost, I feel like this video is for you. So before you click out, make sure you give me a couple minutes of your time, and then after that, you're not feeling it, do what you gotta do, don't get to skipping. Usually when you graduate from school, like, you know what you want to do. You know, either you got a job lined up because you know somebody, you know you had a good internship so you're already plugged in, you know where you applied to, and like if you're on the waiting list. Like for me, I ain't have none of that shit. I remember graduating and then the next day feeling lost, like damn, like what's next? Like what am I gonna do? Like what am I supposed to be doing? You know, usually after college you're expected to get a job right out of school, or if not, a couple months after the summer's over, you feel what I'm saying? Have a job, make your salary. Like, you know, just do something. Usually you're supposed to do something, but for me, I remember for that whole month after graduation, just like doing the same shit I was doing before I graduated. Like I was just hanging out, chilling. I was just so happy to be out of school. I didn't know what to do. I want to say like a month after graduation, one of my bros got me a job doing some, you know, some shit where I had to stand outside and pass out flyers. You know, I'm not gonna front, like I made $15 an hour, but like that was the lowest I felt in my whole entire life. Like imagine just standing on the corner passing out flyers and people just dubbing you and shit. Like, you ever go downtown to like 42nd Street and those niggas with the mega buses be having the coupons and shit, like yo, comedy shows, different things like that? That's how it was. Like a job like that, you gotta be comfortable with rejection, because when I tell you I got rejected like 100 times a day, I got rejected 100 times a day, just standing on each and every corner passing out flyers. And that was my job, bro. I would clock in from my location and clock out 5 hours later and still have the same amount of flyers. I feel like life is a stepping stool. You feel what I'm saying? Like there's levels to this shit and you gotta get past each and every level. But like when I was at that level, bro, I was just like, I was the most unhappy I've ever been in my life. I was smoking all the time. I just wanted to forget that my life was, you know, shit. You feel me? And then, you know, eventually the summer ended, so that job was over. And then I was broke. Now I'm back to being broke, bro. Now I'm back to like literally having no money in my bank account, having to ask my mom or my dad to like hit me off with money to go to the studio, or just hit me off with money from my pocket. Like, and that's what sucks, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, it caused me to do things that I'm not proud of. You know what I'm saying? It caused me to like try to make money elsewhere, and I don't think you should ever put yourself in a position where you're gonna try to make money but you're gonna put yourself in danger and people around you in danger as well. Life after college for me was just a learning experience, to say the least. Even after that happened, I was still broke, you know, like, cause you know, money doesn't last forever, bro. And especially if you're not good with money. Like before, I want to say like a year and a half ago, I was not good with saving money. I was not good with just trying to make money. I wasn't innovative. I was just spending, consuming, and not really saving. That's why I was in a messed up position. But I feel like, you know, you live and you learn from certain situations. And I feel like if I didn't go through that period of my life where I was like down bad, broke, and like, you know, just going through it, I wouldn't be able to prosper. I wouldn't have been able to prosper. And like, because I feel like when you're down bad like that, there's a certain level of hunger that you have within you that just builds up, you know, like you just become really hungry. And I feel like if I wasn't down bad like that for like, you know, that duration of time, I wouldn't have got hungry. I wouldn't have got a job and tried to save money. I wouldn't have did this. I wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't have did a lot of things. Soon after that, I got a job from a family friend at Acura. And I was at Acura, I want to say about 7 months. And the job was cool. You know, it was a cool job. I was around cars all the time. I met different people every day. You know, I had cool coworkers and stuff like that. The only part of the job I didn't like is that I had to travel 3 hours a day. And I live in the Bronx, where I had to take a bus to a train to another bus and then walk. And the Acura that I worked at was upstate, past Brewster, past all of that shit. You know how far that is from the Bronx. You know it was a beastie commute. I want to say going through that and having to travel 3 hours there and 3 hours back, what it did for me was made me hungry. After the first month of working there, I said, nah, bro, I'm gonna get a fucking car. I have to get a car. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. So what I did was I saved up 3 paychecks, and then 3 weeks later, bro, I got that car. And it's not some sports car. It's not some fancy shit. I got my Acura TL. I feel like that's a really good car to start off with. And you know, I'm definitely grateful for this shit. If I didn't go through that period in my life where I felt adversity and where I felt stressed out, where I felt like I couldn't do something, or I felt like my back was against the wall, I wouldn't have worked my ass off to get that car. And I still am grateful to this day that I was able to get that car by working my ass off and just putting in those hours, putting in that pain, bro. Like, and throughout that time, me not having a car, bro, I was really depressed, bro. I was waking up, going home, eating, going to sleep, because I had to get up at like 5 a.m. to get on the bus and to get to work at 8 o'clock, because it took me 3 hours, bro. So it was just, shit was crazy. I feel like we go through things like that in life just to test us. Like, everything that happens in our life is a test. And everything that happens in our life happens for a reason. You know, we get tested all the time, and it's just how we react to those tests that actually show us what we're made of, you know? If I didn't get tested after graduation, I'd probably still be in that same position, you feel me? Like, God puts you in tough positions so you can grow out of those positions, so you could become the person you're meant to be. Because if you stay stagnant, you're not gonna grow, so he has to make you uncomfortable for you to grow. You know, and I'm grateful, you know, like, and now, fast forward a year and a half, I was able to save a lot of bread. I was able to move thousands of miles away to Atlanta and just, you know, be by myself, you feel me? Like, start over. You know, I'm grateful for the position I'm in right now. I'm grateful that I was able to save. I'm grateful that I was able to just, like, you know, get an apartment, you know, move down south. I'm grateful for all of that stuff, because if I didn't work hard, and if I didn't, you know, have God push me, I wouldn't be here right now, you know? And I still don't have my shit together at all. Like, I have money saved. I don't have a job. Like, you feel me? This is my job. Like, I'm working. I work. I hustle. I make bread. You feel me? I work. But at the end of the day, I don't have a 9-to-5 job I can go to. I don't have that job security. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for the position I'm in. And I know I got a lot of work to do, but, you know, I'm not going to stop until I get where I want to be. What's today's date? Today is Tuesday, October 27th. And I'm recording this video. I'm going to upload this video today. It's Tuesday, October 27th. If I'm not where I want to be in 6 months, man, make sure y'all niggas slap me in the face. But yeah, yo, moral of the story, when your back is against the wall, you'd be surprised what you do. You'll be surprised how you get yourself out of that situation. So if you're in school right now and you don't know what you want to do, take some time, buckle down, and really write down some ideas and write down some alternatives to what you want to do. Even if it's not in your respected major or your field, write down what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? If you're not in school because you graduated and you still feel stuck, then don't worry about it, because you're going to be all right. Thoughts become things, so think hard about what you want to do and what you want to become. And I guarantee you 6 months of hard work will put you 6 years ahead in life. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Make sure you give it a fat thumbs up if you haven't already done so already. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more content like this. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna keep saying it, because without y'all, I wouldn't have an audience. So I wanna say thank you for tuning in. Yeah, yo, stay tuned for more videos, and we out here.